Hey everybody, welcome back. This is a short 10 or so minute sequence that I've just called Desk Remedy because I work at a desk all day. I get really tight in my upper back and my shoulders. I know a lot of people that work at desks feel that way as well, but it doesn't necessarily have to be for a desk. If you're driving, if you're working at a computer, doing anything that kind of gets you hunching forward, this is just going to be a really nice two poses to kind of open you back up and create a little bit more space. So today you'll need a block or a cushion, either or, and a bolster or a rolled up blanket. If your bolster is really firm and big, a rolled up blanket or a towel might be better for you in this scenario. Mine's quite kind of squishy, so it works for me in this way, but just know that you've got the options there. So what we're going to do is bring the block or the cushion right up to the very top of your mat. Your head's going to rest on that. Your bolster or your rolled up blanket is going to come across the mat. You're going to leave a little bit of space here for your upper body and your shoulders. So we're going to start lying on the right side, So knees rock over to your right side, and you're going to come to lay over the bolster. So the bolster or the blanket's going to come underneath your ribs, and your right shoulder's completely free here. So your right arm's going to rest down, and then your head will rest either on your block or your cushion. Now your left hand can come and rest on top of the right. You can make any little adjustments here with your knees, bring them closer or further away. So we're going to move a little bit here before we hold, just creating a little bit of space in the thoracic spine. So relaxing that right hand down, left hand resting on top. And then we're just going to slowly start to peel or trace the left fingertips up the arm, across your chest, opening all the way up. If you need to adjust your block like I do, you can. And then you're going to close, almost like closing the book. The left arm comes back over and meets the right. So just moving nice and slow, tracing left fingertips across your arm, your chest, peeling open, and then bring left hand back over to meet the right. Just finding a comfortable pace here. Let your body breathe naturally. So you slowly start to peel open, feel all the sensations through your upper back. Now if this feels too intense, please swap to a rolled up blanket or towel if you're using the bolster. We'll take just a couple more rounds of movements. Take one last peeling open, and then we're going to hold open, reaching over. So you might need to adjust a little. I need to untuck my right shoulder blade a little so I can be a little bit flatter in my upper back. Let both arms relax, both shoulders become a little bit heavier. If you prefer to not have the cushion or the block underneath your head, you can absolutely just rest your head down on your mat. You can cactus your arms as well. You can close your eyes or just soften your gaze. Allow the bolster or the blanket to take the weight here of your upper body or your upper back, and let your shoulders drop a little bit heavier. Just taking a few more breaths. We're not here for too long. Beautiful. And then moving slowly, start to lift your knees up so you can bring soles of your feet to the mat. You can use your hands to support you. Maybe you shuffle a little over to right side of your mat so you can come to roll over onto your left side. So same thing but on the other side. Left arm reaches out wide, right arm comes to rest on top. You can shuffle knees closer or further away. Once you're feeling a little more comfortable here, you can slowly start tracing with your right fingertips across and up that left arm over your chest and peeling the right arm open. And then sweeping the arm all the way back over. Again, we peel it open. And close it over. Again, take this as slow as you like, taking in all the little sensations. You can sync it up with your breath, or you can just breathe naturally as you move. Take a couple more cycles through this before we hold. Next time that you peel open, let's hold there. Again, make any little adjustments. Maybe it's that untucking of left shoulder blade to bring the right shoulder blade down a little more. You can bend your elbows, have arms out wide. Let the back of your head feel comfortable, whether it's resting on the block or cushion or just on your mat. Let your shoulders become a little bit heavier. One last full breath. And slowly lift your knees up, planting your feet on the mat. Can you shuffle your hips a little more towards the center? You can bring your feet out nice and wide. Maybe you rock your knees just a little, side to side. And then we're just going to stay here in this supported fish shape. So arms still reaching out wide or bent at the elbows. Back of your head can still be resting on your block or your cushion, or if it feels good, you can rest your head down on the mat. Now you can keep your knees bent, wiggle your feet out wide, let your knees rock in at center, or you can extend your legs here. Whatever feels good. Again, allowing the bolster to just take the weight of your upper back. Let your shoulders become a little bit heavier, peeling yourself open. Notice how your breath feels here. If you feel like you're able to take a deep breath. If it feels a little tight or choppy, your breath here, I recommend either swapping to the blanket, maybe propping under your head so it's a little bit less of a back bend. If it becomes too much at any point, you're very welcome to just remove the bolster or the blanket. Can you relax your forehead, your eyelids, your cheeks, and your jaw? Relax the sides and the back of your neck. Relax the top of your shoulders, and the back of your shoulders. Relax your upper arms, your elbows. Relax your forearms. Let the back of your hands become a little bit heavier. And let's just take 5 or 6 more full breaths. Just letting your body breathe as it is, without force. And then taking a bend back into your knees if you haven't already got one. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Let both knees just rock over to one side, whichever side feels natural, as you come to roll over onto that side. Use your top arm to support you as you just help yourself up gently. Removing the bolster from the mat and come to lay back down. Coming all the way onto your back once again. And you might like to draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little bit of a hug here. A little bit of a rock from side to side. Beautiful. You can release your legs. If you would like to take a little mini shavasana here, I welcome you to take a couple of minutes to just rest, to be still. Otherwise, if you'd like to come out with me, just finding a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together before your heart. Bowing your head gently towards your hands. A moment to find some gratitude and thanks for your body, for all that it does for you. Well, thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you feel a little bit better, and I will see you again soon.